It's such a fascinating story.
But that movie brought me to my limits. I got destroyed.
Pour cela, je dois dire que c'était extrêmement difficile. C'était un projet le plus difficile que j'ai fait.
It shows how the teens really are.
In fact, we had money at the time, but I believed in the script and the sponsors believed in me. And within 3 days, we had the funding.
It seems like nothing is going to work. And then in the end, they still manage to pull off the dream.
Like, yes, you get it. If you really want, you get it.
The meaning is true for everyone and every situation.
The normal becomes true, becomes not true, becomes art.
I thought I would die. It's all horrible.
It was such a nice experience with them.
To be on a stage where everybody watches you, the whole world is watching you. Not everybody can live with such pressure.
Mais le projet, je veux dire, c'est fantastique et je crois que c'est la possibilité de gagner en prix des danses, je crois. En ligne, pourquoi pas.
I will definitely show it to my grandchildren and say, this, dear children, is a good film.
It's just a perfect story.
Our partners were fantastic. Mumbai was great, of course. The partners provided extras, in-haps. For the festival we needed youngsters from Zambia, from Poland, from Romania, from Sri Lanka, from Thailand. No problem at all, and quite cheap as well.
Yeah, the shoot was really impressive. Great work. I mean, everything, from the smallest thing was planned. Every stone was in its place because we placed it there.
It felt so realistic. It felt so, I don't know, I was really nervous up there and if I saw the people, and it was a great feeling because if I'm acting in movies, I don't have this feeling because there are some people, there are just 5 or 6 people who are watching me and that's it. But there were 3,000 people and it was such a great feeling.
Six youngsters went to go to a festival in Mumbai and went to dance an Indian dance before now an audience of 3,000 people. They can't really dance, they can't really speak English. They are spoiled mommy's boys, but they want to dance that dance for that audience.
Beim Backstage. Du stehst schon wieder umgeschickt. Soll ich ihn einlassen? Hey, du kennst dich mit Stangen aus. Wir reden über Stangen. Soll ich es ja da hinstellen? Oh ja. Einmal möchte ich für die Stange schon wieder direkt. Kannst du nicht polieren? Und now.
My character's name is Fabio. He is a really nice guy, and his glasses make him look like he's more intelligent than everybody else around him.
Unter 12 versteht man den Witz nicht. Magst du einhängen, das da? Dann geht's ganz von alleine. Ich glaube da rein. Ich stand mir noch raus.
I played a guy who thought he has to entertain the group the whole time. But he is not funny.
I was acting the part of Emma. She has done a few years of dance, and now maybe she's the best dancer of this film. She's very talkative, and she's always in a good mood, always. And she's the friend, you know, the one with who you can do every nonsense. Yeah, for me it was not easy to act Emma because I'm the really opposite of her. I'm shy and introvert and thoughtful.
I'm acting a guy named Dominic, and this guy has a small and gentle love story with a member of the group, with another member.
There was also a little love story in the film, but it was so small and so soft that it's difficult to see it, but it's definitely there.
I was acting a very motivated and lovely person. She's always ready to do some stupid things. She's great. I love her.
Magst du Hibachi aus Italien? Direkt importiert nach Indien?
Und die Mama hat gesagt, ich brauche es nicht essen, weil ihr schmeckt es auch nicht. Dann habe ich es auch nicht gegessen, ich habe es zwar gekostet, aber das war... So.
Die Inder sind voll gescheit.
Ich habe gestern schwarz geschnitzt.
Die kennen in Indien noch backen.
Die Lena, jetzt wenn sie wieder mal Texte aufregen, gell? Die ist ja wieder die Heilige. Wenn die scheiß Kamera angeschaltet ist, dann kommt der Mohrteufel raus. Oder?
I was acting a shy young girl who likes to be in the center, but if she's in the center, she doesn't want it anymore. So she's a really shy girl, and yeah.
Il faut savoir que j'ai travaillé avec un groupe qui a eu la possibilité de représenter une histoire où les acteurs, ils sont des professionnels, où des acteurs doivent jouer, doivent performer, montrer des dilettantes, des amateurs. Et ça, c'est difficile.
I think that the dancing was also a challenge for all of us. It's We took dancing classes. We had hours of work going into this dance, and I think it paid off in the end.
The story is about 6 South Tyrolean youngsters, but the story, the film itself was too much for South Tyroleans. So we casted actors from the best acting schools all over the world, all over 25 years old, but appearing like teenagers.
It was very hard for me as a professional dancer to act a beginner. I had to feel and remember the time when I began to dance as a child.
You have to think about what comes next. How many times do I have to repeat this? And I'm not talking only about our special dance, but I'm also talking about the traditional ones. And I'm talking about every single dance we did. There was effort put into this.
Parce que tu sais, tu es une danseuse, alors tu as le corps qui est déjà parfait, hein? On le sait. Et on sait danser, mais si tu dois, comme un acteur, montrer que tu n'es pas capable de danser, ça c'est difficile. C'est très dur, c'est très difficile. Et pour cela, je veux dire que pour le process, nous avons travaillé beaucoup, parce qu'on savait qu'en Indie, alors ce groupe a travaillé sur une pièce de danse qui était représentée en Indie avant d'un groupe de 3000 personnes. Et alors, naturellement, c'est très difficile de montrer cette pièce de danse. C'était une fusion de Indie, Bollywood style, avec un peu de salsa et aussi un peu d'africain. C'est la danse de l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Et bon, alors je dois dire que c'est très, très difficile. Mais j'ai travaillé avec un ensemble de personnes très jeunes du Tyrol du Sud. Alors ce groupe a eu la possibilité de montrer cette région. Ce sont des jeunes qui, d'en face, ils doivent jouer d'être des imbéciles. Je dois dire des stupides. Alors de jeunes, tu sais, ce sont des jeunes de montagne. Oui, c'est très... pas gracile, mais plutôt beau. Bon, alors, ça c'est dur, hein. Parce que tu peux être une professionniste, mais faire ça, c'est pas simple. Bon.
Also ich kann das klar.
Jetzt noch mal nur
Ja, inzwischen schon.
Ich bin zwar immer drauf gewesen, aber so mal sortieren wir wären nicht. Und jetzt kann ich mich auch regen. Ohne Scheiß.
I was really glad that the movie or our work ended because the choreographer was horrible. She also wanted that we have to speak in that South Tyrolean dialect, and it was so hard always to speak in that.
Der Strich muss ich nicht hergehen.
Komm schon, Buffet.
Wir müssen auf die andere halten.
Heute haben sich dort 2 Leute versammelt, um gegen das Festival zu protestieren, indem sie den Rücken so den ganzen öffnen. Ja, Sitzstreik. Schauen, wie sie langsam halten. Schau. Und, wie ist denn so? Erzählen Sie bitte.
Ich kann die nicht hören, es ist zu dunkel.
And then that fucking director had that great, fucking stupid idea. I should talk in that strange dialect. I don't even know the valley where that dialect comes from. But it sounds like eine Ochkatze, was von einem Auto überfahren wird und nachher mit der Sali die Augen fort in die Berge. So schaut's aus. Okay? I don't even know what I have said right now, okay? I'm just happy to be back in Ireland again.
Maraluja, keine schimplige Gemüse.
Also in the breaks we had to speak in that dialect.
Der glaubst, dass ich glaube.
Nein, das bringt nicht wirklich was.
Ruf mal jemand anders.
Ja, ich rufe den Ruf du mal die Chefin.
Okay. Seid ihr Heidi umgerufen oder?
Ja, die Chefin, ja. So vorne ausgewählt haben.
Okay.
Okay.
Ja, wir haben ein großes Problem mit den Bananen auf dem Boden.
Benny? Hey, du mir jetzt eine Banane eingefallen.
Ja, und?
Kannst du mir Kundendienst leisten?
I think one of the most difficult things to complete was the language. I mean, the dialect, to really bring it like it is real is really difficult. And don't forget the word breaking, the mumbling and the abbreviations.
Ich zähle jetzt bis 3. 1, 2,
3, Scheiß drin die Linse.
ich scheiß drin die Linse. 2,5.
Sag 3. Sag 3.
Sag feig.
I'm really glad I had the opportunity to go to Actors Studio in New York. The Lee Strasberg method was in particular useful for me to understand. I mean, you start living like the character and you become the character.
He's that typical South Tyrolean. Sees something, doesn't understand it, and makes a dumb joke about it. And always with that, you know, that
While the people in South Tyrol, the Tyroleans, how they call themselves, are quite narrow-minded. You wouldn't really believe it if you don't see it.
So, das war jetzt die Prüfung von Fabio, dass er wirklich ein Tolle geworden ist. Er hat die Mutprobe bestanden, sicher Lederhose und schwarze Kappe und kann sogar im perfekten Schritt dazu. Also, der Benny muss noch üben. Der Benny muss noch üben. Wie geht die Strafe aus? Nein.
Tut mir in Indien. Stell dich im Weg, weil es ist in Indien auf Zeit.
They have their small world, and it's like a world in the world. And just they live there and they're happy. And I have nothing against it, I mean. But they're quite for themselves. And if you see them through the movie, how they get to another world, India, you see what difficulties they're faced with. They get a complete new world. And not everybody is able to live with that. I mean, even my character, Fabio, he breaks He has moments where he breaks because he cannot take it.
Ich fass es nicht mehr. Ich fass den Film nicht mehr. Was soll denn das? Tut's dir? Hörst du auf? Ich will nicht mehr gefilmt werden! Na flieg auf! Heraus! Du hast die Kamera weg! Du hast das Gruppe weg, Doppeltäger!
It's funny to see how they behave outside their own world.
Oh, Bunny, 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 Bunny,
Bunny checkt sie gar
Bunny,
nicht.
Bunny, ja.
And talking of Fabio, it was really difficult to play the fear he had in the last day before that performance. Because to play real fear, you have to be the character. You have to imagine what pressure is on them, and only the best can do it.
But I think we, the actors, outgrew over ourselves. Because everything seems so natural that you think you might be really in India and there's a guy following the group always with a camera.
The only way to do that film was to do it as an amateur film. Rig the camera, bad sound, poor costumes. But if you see the film, you have the feeling to be involved in it. Yeah, it's great.
Dance from their country.
So during the shooting, I suddenly felt like her. I was her. There on stage, I don't know how to explain it. It was a feeling I never had. It's there on stage was Lucia in my body. It's great.
We were working from 6 in the morning until 11 at night. And I have to tell you, it wasn't easy all the time. But yeah, during the shooting I've lost 10 pounds. Even if the Indian food was very good. And yeah. We had to wear pants, leather pants, you know. It had 30 degrees in the shadow and we had to wear those fucking pants.
Because they make you walk funny. It's like they change your personality. And so I took this and also got it within Fabio's character. And he began to develop a new side of him.
It was a great time with the other actors. They're really nice and I liked them. But, you know, after a bit of time, sometimes I thought I would like to. Yeah, but it was really a great time.
Ja, aber wenn man nicht in Ghana gehen, dann wäre man halt
लेकिन पैसे नहीं हैं हमारे पास
Ja, na eben, so wie
एक्चुअली वॉलेट है मेरे पास
Ja, bitte.
आपके पास है
Ja.
did never know the text, and it was horrible sometimes. And after a week, I would like to kill them, and I thought, I'm going home now.
To act a character like Fabio is a great challenge. It's not something everybody could do. I mean, you have so many sides you have to consider. And, well, I did it.
It was an experience, big experience, and I'm happy that I did it.
This movie really made me improve in every single aspect of myself.
Yeah, I would also like to say thank you to the crew and all the people who worked with us.
And especially, I want to thank our producer. She's brilliant, she's perfect.
Thank you, Tom and Adele, to give me that chance.
If you think about it, it's crazy. But I'm glad I had the opportunity, and I think they know why they chose me.
The Indian guys were very nice and polite, but yeah, the teamwork was also very good. But I'm just happy to be back in Ireland again. Peace, fresh air, and a pub.
Thank you.